Hello, what's going on, everybody? How's my levels looking? Am I sounding okay? I look like I'm sounding okay. Let me turn me up a little bit. Let me know how I'm sounding, you guys. Welcome back to the stream. I know it's been a minute. If you watch my recent YouTube video that I just put up, I just uploaded a long form video. Guys, go watch that. But in that video, I talk about how I've been having issues getting SPs in. Go watch the video. I talk about it a little bit. Anyways, they're in now. I have a ton of SPs now, which is awesome because I have so many SP orders that we need to build. Today, we're just going to be taking these apart and testing them. I'll be chilling with you guys a little bit. Thank you, Showell, for letting me know about the audio. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. Let me get a little tighter on that. Awesome. Clean the desk a little bit. I like when it's like kind of minimal when we're doing something. Yeah, I'll put all the these that I already got into over here. Battery right there. Turn this music down a little on my end. And let's get into it. Yeah, like I said, let me grab my thing. How many do I have to build this week? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 that I need to build. I think I have 15 sitting here in front of me. We're just going to start with these for now. 15's a lot. Feels like it's been forever. I know, dude. It has. It's been like a month since I've streamed, so it's not your fault. What's going on, everybody? DS, Craig, Hutchinson. Thank you guys for stopping in. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been focusing on making the long form stuff. It's like I can only give my attention to like one thing at a time, it seems. So it's like I just put out a long form video. I put out two, actually, if you guys haven't seen them. One was like from a week and a half ago, and then this one was from, I just uploaded it today. What's going on, LBR? We're gonna get into these. But yeah, that's why I haven't live streamed in a while, because I really haven't had, there's certain types of orders that I like to do on stream, if that makes sense. Like some orders are a little bit harder and I need to like really concentrate on them. And they're a little bit harder for me to do on stream. So I've been having a lot more of those orders, so I wasn't able to really do them. But because a lot of the like orders I like to do on stream are SPs, we didn't have SPs, now we do. So here we are. I'm gonna start getting into them now. They're all like wrapped in cellophane for some reason. So this will be fun to have to deal with. There we go. Yeah, check it out. We just picked up a huge collection. We're buying collections now. I'm expanding a little bit. And we're starting to buy and sell games a lot more. I was already doing it, for fun, but we're expanding a lot because thank you, Tartar 97. Yeah, dude, I was stoked on that one. That happens once in a while. You get like a rare Game Boy in. That's how I got a bunch of my Pokemon edition Game Boy Advances. Is they were just thrown in lots, like broken lots, and literally all they needed to be was like cleaned. So I have one of them that I really like. I know I have a couple more that like they're pretty beat up, so I've used them as props in like videos and stuff. This one looks good. All of these I expect will have either an audio issue, a trigger issue, or it needs to have the on and off switch cleaned issue. That one seems good. Okay, I'm just gonna start taking them apart, man. One at a time. Been going good though. Yeah, we just picked up this huge game collection. It was funny because we decided like, yeah, we're gonna start buying game collections, and then all of a sudden this huge game collection on Facebook Marketplace popped up, and we're like, we have to buy it. We have to buy it. These are all 001s. Yeah, I don't really buy 101s because they never come up. Like I can never find a lot of 101s. People usually take the 101s and sell them separately because they're just worth more. So yeah. Aren't the consoles on your website kind of expensive since you get them? Aren't the consoles on your website kind of expensive since you get them for way less in Japan? You don't really get Game Boys that much less in Japan, because what happens is I'll buy a lot and say I spend $1,000 on a lot and it ends up equaling like $50 a Game Boy. and say a Game Boy Advance SP like in working condition is worth 75 bucks, and then I'll buy them for like 50 bucks a piece in a huge lot, and then once I get that lot in, 3 or 4 of those won't even work. So then it ends up averaging out to about 60 to 70 a Game Boy anyways. But it still works out for me because like spending the time to buy individual Game Boys, it just takes too much time. So if I can just buy a lot and like take a little bit of a loss but save a bunch of time, it makes more sense. And the Game Boys are expensive on my website because it's just they reflect the cost of the time spent making them and then the parts, you know. So what I have them priced at on the website are just where I need to be to make it worth my time to put them together. People comment all the time with stuff like that, and they'll say, just make it yourself, you'll save so much money. And it's like, I'm not even arguing that fact. Like, yes, you should do anything that you're capable of doing yourself. You will always save money throughout your entire life. Anything that you can do yourself, you will save money. But you know, there's a reason mechanics and plumbers and you know, everyone that does a trade gets paid so much for what they do. It's because it's a job that somebody either doesn't know how to do or doesn't want to do. You know, not comparing myself to people that do trades, but just like level with me where I'm coming with my logic here. What's going on, Reality Ghost? I'm doing really good. Thank you for stopping in the stream. Felt like doing just a good old-fashioned stream today. Not a vertical. I like to stick with the OGs sometimes. You know, we get more like regular type viewers. You know, the people that come in the vertical stream, we get way more views, but it's all accidental viewers. They're like, oh, I didn't know you streamed. It's like, yeah, I do. Thank you for understanding what I'm talking about. Let me catch. I accidentally ripped the volume switch pads off my SP motherboard. Now I need to find someone to repair the volume. You're talking about this part right here? Ooh, this part right here that comes off. Yeah, I don't understand why some of the SPs it comes off and some of them it doesn't. Very strange. It's kind of weird to repair too. It's like I've broken a few of them and it's like I open it up and I put a new one in and it just never feels right, man. How long have I been modding for? Coming up on 7 years, actually. Next month, it'll be 7 years. I know I'm not really centered up here. Let me center myself a little bit more. Bam, there we go. Oh yeah, I didn't test this one. Let's test it. I think I might test them first. Okay, this one doesn't seem to want to work, so let's test them first and then we'll open them. So this one's a not working. I gotta build like almost 20 SPs this week, guys. And there's only 2 more days in the week, so. Correct. I tried to desolder the switch off the board and ended up damaging the board itself. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Like, the SPs are really tough. Like, once you rip the pads off, it's pretty much game over. I mean, you can fix them, but that's not something I even do. Like, once I rip the pads off, it's kind of tough, man. This one looks good. Okay, this one's a good one. It's a winner. So we'll put this one in the winner's pile. Winner's pile, I guess we'll put right here. Loser's pile we'll put over here. Yeah, let's do it like that. This one has a working battery in it. Love to see it. Ooh, the screen's messed up on this one. Guys, if you're wondering why I'm slamming it in so hard. People sometimes wonder why I'm slamming the cartridge in so hard. It's just to scrape off any debris that might be on the cartridge slot. This is just a test cartridge that a viewer sent me a while ago. A viewer made that for me, and I really appreciated it. I use it all the time. I think it's just like a generic test cart ROM. You can look them up on Google, just like Game Boy test cartridge ROM. You can find the ROM, and then this the homie hooked it up with the custom label and the custom cartridge. So very cool. Use it every single day. All right, kind of getting over this techno-y music. Let's see what else we can find. What do we got here? Something a little more chill. Ooh, I didn't mean to click that. All right, let's see. I have to make sure it's not gonna... Okay, cool. This was a good one. This is like a vaporwave mix, something a little chiller. Oh, I accidentally opened this one. What would be a good initial investment to get into this business? I would start small if you wanted to do it. That's the nice thing, is if you do want to do it, you can just buy like 5 Game Boys, 5 screens. You can pick out exactly what shells and buttons you want to do, and then just kind of build the Game Boys and then throw them up on Etsy or however you want, whichever platform you want to use, and try to find an audience that you have to offer. So many people are already in the space. You have to offer something that another seller doesn't have, I feel like, to help break into the space. It's kind of tough. It's like that for anything though. But I would say maybe like $1,000, and that's asking a lot. Like, that's a lot of money. And then you have to, I mean, you probably would be over 1,000 depending on where you sourced everything. But you know, you could always go the route one at a time. It just depends on which platform you want to sell on. You know what I mean? What would, in your opinion, the perfect custom GBA look like? You know, I really like the Boxy Pixel Game Boy Advances. I've just always really liked those, but they don't do the Game Boy Advance with the laminated screen. To my knowledge, they don't. I haven't built one in a long time. To my knowledge, you can't use the laminated screens in their Game Boy Advance metal housings. So if you could, that would definitely be my ideal situation. But the problem is like, you used to be able to use the Game Boy Advance Accelerator mod, which would make it so you could play games fast if you want to. And that was like definitely something that I would want in my Game Boy Advance, just because I like Pokemon games. So it's fun to play them faster, to grind through stuff. But on the newer screens, you can't use the Accelerator mod, which is a huge bummer. And I get messages from people all the time. They're like, hey, can you not do the overclocking anymore? And I'm like, no, you can't, because it doesn't work with the newer screens. I've tried it a bunch of times. I've emailed them and asked them, and they just, you know, they don't really tell me an answer on what's the issue. I've tried to install it a bunch of times. It just does not work. So yeah, my ideal Game Boy Advance is not possible to build anymore, which is so sad, because the overclocking mod was like my favorite mod. And then one day I got the new IPS screens in from Funny Playing, and I tried to install it, and it just didn't work anymore. And I was very sad. But as it goes. No problem. What's a good site to get new screens and backlights? So my 2 favorite sites, and I'm not sponsored by them, but I do have a code. But anybody can get a code, you know, and you can go on their site and apply for, like, you know, the code that you can get. So Retro Game Repair Shop and Handheld Legend are my 2 favorite. And they're different because they both sell different products. Like, they both have different things that one or the other doesn't have, and their prices vary. So it's like, if you're getting like one screen, it's better to get it on Retro Game Repair Shop because the price is better. But if you're getting like 5 or 10 screens, definitely get it on Handheld Legend because they do bulk deals. And you can use my codes on both of those sites. On Retro Game Repair Shop, it's just my name. And then on Handheld Legend, it's my name, but it's just the letter J, Boy Mods. I don't know. They deleted my A and my Y for some reason. And I can't get them to put it back, but it's fine. What's going on, Josh? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yes, it's finally GBA time. Oh, wait, I don't want to throw that away. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to. You guys are distracting me. Okay, turns on. What's going on, Josh? Joshua. Yeah, the accelerator mod was my favorite mod and doesn't work anymore. Yep, that's where I buy all my LED boards too, is from Handheld Legend. No problem. That's a spicy pillow right there. So we've had 2 bad pink ones so far. They don't want to turn on. They probably just need to be cleaned. So we will try to clean them. They're charged, so the board's not totally fried. Try to clean them last. That'll be the last thing we do. Big G, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it was a freaking insane collection, honestly. I was so stoked about that one. This is a weird, like, third-party, like, battery pack. That is so strange. That is so strange. Oh, it's so you can double up. So it's like this screws into there, and then you can put another battery here. That's kind of cool, honestly. Actually, let's see if it charges, because I might hang on to this. I've never seen this before. You can double the battery. Like, that's kind of sick. It works, too. All right, we're definitely holding on to that. That's funny. Love finding stuff like that. Okay, this one works. Have you ever worked on a backwards compatible PS3? No, it's funny because I have one and it needs a cleaning very badly. Yes, DS, it'll be posted. I always post them live after. Let's definitely check on it. Oops, am I not recording on this? I want it to be. Let's go ahead and press record. Here we go. And that's still going too. This pearl blue is in pretty good shape also. Wow. Wow, this one's in insanely good shape. Just has some stickers on it. I might need to hold off on tearing this one apart. Do I have a... Yeah, I definitely have a pearl blue back somewhere. We're going to set this one aside because this one's in way too good shape. Now that I'm going to start selling games on a separate site of like OEM games that aren't modded, I have to start like being more conscious of stuff that looks good so that people that want original hardware will have something nice on the site. Let me get this music going, man. What's the deal? That's better. Have you checked out the Malviki board for the Flipper Zero? Oh no, I should. What does it let you do? I have my Flipper Zero. I need to make more videos with it. Let me know what it does and I will look into it. I have a cool OG 3DS charging case that gives you more battery life. Pretty cool. Yeah, I love all the third-party weirdo stuff. You don't see that kind of stuff anymore, you know? This one's good. These all need cleanings very badly. I just got that PS3, but I'm considering selling it because getting Yellow Light of Death on a $200 console? Yeah, I would. But there are mods you can do for the PS3 now where you can put like a better fan in it. And I think it's pretty, I mean, you know, I say it's easy, but I don't think it's that hard to replace the thermal paste. I think if you preemptively put some nice, good new thermal paste in it and replace the fan, upgrade the fan, clean it out, you shouldn't have to worry about Yellow Light of Death. Like my PS3 backwards compatible, I got like 15 years ago off some kid, and I've never cleaned it. Dude, it used to heat my room up so much I had to stop playing it. In the summer, I literally couldn't play it because the fans would be so hot. It would make my room so hot that I would be sweating. I'm like, dude, I don't want to play this thing, man. It's like the fans are going crazy. And it never yellow lighted, so. Well, this one's got bad LNRs. Bad LNRs on this one, so we'll have to take this one apart now. Cut them off so I can keep track. That one's good. I still want to pick up a mint-looking stock red GBA with a funny playing screen. You know, I haven't really done very many stock mods, like on the stock shell. Okay. You can save dump, transfer GB camera photos, use it for linking and trading purposes. Very cool. I really want to get the lens mod for the Game Boy camera. I just don't know where to get it. So you can take like better definition photos and and put an actual lens on it, because if you know me, I have a million camera lenses, so it'd be cool to be able to use camera lenses that I own on a Game Boy camera. I think it would be really cool for a video, but I don't know where to buy it. So if anyone knows where I can get that mod, or if anyone's selling it, let me know. So this is what I do when the triggers are bad, just so I can keep track. I just go ahead and cut them straight off, and I install the new ones later.